Can a tech worker earning $100,000 per year in Canada retire at age 55? Let's run the simulation in Gilded. So for this example, the first thing that I want to do is make sure that I have my early retirement age year set. So I go to settings and under the financial tab, I make sure that the retirement year selected adds up to 55 because we're looking at an early retirement scenario. Once that's done, I can then navigate to my financial data and begin entering this person's numbers. I like to start with income and expenses, so we'll go there first. First, we're going to add a salary of $100,000. And we're saying that starting now and ending at retirement, which we've already set as age 55. Next, we're going to go to expenses. I'm going to assume that this person has a mortgage, so we'll enter that under liabilities, but everything else I'm going to just call generic living expenses. And we'll say that those are approximately $2,900 per month. These begin now and go until end of life because you'll always have groceries, utilities, transportation costs for the whole time that you're alive. Once those two things are entered, we're going to navigate to assets and liabilities. Like I said, this person is a homeowner. So we'll start with a primary residence. We'll just call it house and we'll say it is valued at $550,000. We're going to assume, since this person is quite young, they're only 30 years old, that they spent all of their money on the house down payment. So they have just $1,000 in a TFSA, and we'll also give them $1,000 in an RRSP because we want to see essentially, can they retire early beginning from where they are right now as a new homeowner with low savings and investment balances. So because they own a home, we also want to make sure that we enter their mortgage. And we'll say that's $450,000. Now, of course, you can always enter your own numbers to test your own scenarios. This is just one that I'm using as an example. So once all of these numbers are put in, we can navigate to the dashboard and it will show us our financial plan. And based on this, we can see that this person absolutely can retire at age 55. Their projection is green, it's positive, they have enough money to reach that goal. In fact, they actually hit fire earlier at age 47. So an even earlier retirement is possible. You can see by looking at age 55, you can view all the detailed financial data of how their investments have grown, their mortgage has been paid off. Everything exists here and everything is adjusted for inflation. If you want to view more details, you can click on any number and it will give you the future value or the today's dollar that's the inflation adjusted view. Now, this is a pretty nice example, and this person looks really financially secure, but this is assuming that everything goes exactly how they want it to, and maybe we want to test out some different scenarios. So let's go to financial plans, and we can see what happens if they earn a lower rate of return on their investments. We'll say lower rate of return, they're only going to earn 6%. We're going to keep everything else the same in here. So let's log into this financial plan and make some edits. So we're going to toggle off the existing TFSA and RRSP because those ones are earning 8%. And we're going to add new ones where we're going to add a custom interest rate and we're going to choose a lower interest rate because I want to see if this person is still financially secure with less assets. And the dashboard graph is going to continue to update as we do this. So we'll set this one also to a custom interest rate of 6%. And they're still good. They have less money. Their coast-fi and fire milestones are later, but they can still keep their early retirement age at age 55 and remain financially secure. Thank you so much for watching. To test your own simulations for your financial situations, check out gildedfinancial.com.